And we are live. Spirits! Oh my goodness.
Yeah. I'm still here. Hey.
Thank you so much. If you are listening and watching this, you are watching and listening to My First Amendment podcast with your host, Mz.Kiki. And I am blessed, so blessed to be here because we are in season 4. You already know. And I'm interviewing artists and entrepreneurs. And so I am definitely blessed to have the beautiful Eternally Risen here with me today, Spirits. And we're going to be talking about who she is, what she's doing, and, just being an artist and as well as an entrepreneur herself. So I don't have my soundboard, but when I edit this, I'm going to make sure I go click like soundboard. Yes, so thank you so much, Eternally Risen, for being here. So I'm going to clap for you. Woo!
Woo! Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you.
So I'm super duper happy to have you here. I appreciate you for being on the show. And, as we tried to do this a while ago, but I'm glad it is finally happening. We're here.
So indeed we are. I give thanks that we're here.
Yes. So before we get started, tell me how you feeling. Like, how's everything going for you?
Well, for the 2023, the new season that we have been graced with.
Yes.
Energies have been fluctuating as normal, as us being humans going through trials and tribulations on a daily. Yeah. However, I'm being optimistic, and today I'm having a great day thus far. Today is Thursday, and the day of Jupiter. That's that luck, that good luck day.
There you go.
I'm honored to be on your podcast. Thank you for the opportunity. But I'm ready. I'm like, I have a can-do attitude for the 2023.
Yes. I love that. The can-do. And with that smile, I don't know how you're never having a good day. You have the most beautiful, infectious smile I've ever seen. When I first saw you, I was just like, why is she always smiling? Like she is so happy all the time. I want to be more like you.
Likewise, I give thanks. You have a beautiful energy.
Thank you.
Unmatched. Okay.
Thank you. So listen, I am inspired by you. Obviously, I think you are such a beautiful spirit. I love your music, but we're going to get into that. First of all, I have so many questions for you, but before I get into the questions, I want you to tell my spirits who you are, because they don't know you. So please introduce yourself, however long you want to take, to let them know who you are and what you do.
All right. Namaste, beautiful spirits. I am Eternally Risen. I was born Marissa Flora Anderson, and I just go by Eternally Risen, which is the name that I have been gifted with, that Spirit has given me, because I am eternally risen. I am an all-around artist. I'm an absolute artist, complete, lacking nothing. In my creative works, I want to transfer healing. I'm all about holistic health, a holistic lifestyle or whatnot. I actually ventured in 2014. I became all plant-based, and it was life-changing. I lost 70 pounds within 3 months.
Wow.
And since then, my health has been just, ascending. I've been getting better and better at being a holistic practitioner. I'm a coach as well. I've had seasons in my life in this 8-year period of me being plant-based, like coaching others or whatnot that come to me for like health advice and stuff like that. But that's not my main focus. Like I said, I'm an all-around artist. So I love to like be hands-on. I've been doing locks for a long time. Okay. So it's all about that crown,
Yes.
Maintaining and cultivating the crown. So I've been doing that. And I'm also a metaphysical, I make jewelry or whatnot, metaphysical jewelry, like rocks and stuff like that. I recently released a book, my first publication.
What? Congratulations.
Yes. Thank you. It's called What Your Energy Be Like. So that's another aspect of my artistry. And then, like she mentioned, I am a rapper or musician or spoken word artist. I'm all of the above, because I be doing some harmonizing too. I'm not gonna sit here and claim like I'm no singer. However, I be spitting, you know what I'm saying? But most of all, that's very important to me. Last but not least, is that I'm a mother. And my name stems from Marie is in my name, which means of the sea. And, Mary, Mari, the mother of, Christ Jesus and whatnot. Like, so that is like purity. But my yachts, I really resonate with my yachts. And my yacht is mother and matter or whatnot. So everything that I do is about positivity and holistic vibes. And that's what I want to do. What your energy be like? Like, that's what I give off. I give off positive energy as much as I can. Even if I'm having a down day, people are like so inspired by me. I'm like, yo, I feel like this though. And y'all, okay, if you take it like that, that's what's up. I appreciate it. I give thanks. But yeah, thank you, light beings and spirits. And it's all love, all love.
I love that. I had no idea you were so talented and so gifted with so many things.
Well, we all are dynamic people,
Here I am. I'm like, well, she's an artist, an entrepreneur, but I really forgot about the jewelry because I think you did tell me that before.
Yes, that's something that I dabble in and out. However, more focused now since I opened my new spot. So I'll be selling my own handmade jewelry.
Okay, so, listen, I am loving it. You still there with me? I am loving it.
I am. Can you see me?
Yeah, but the screen froze up just a little bit, but you're okay.
Okay, because somebody's calling me.
It's like
she's gonna have to wait. She'll be all right.
They just gonna have to wait. We in an interview, we doing it, but that is amazing. So, and then you published a book, and you said it was called, what was it called again?
It's called What Your Energy Be Like. I actually,
show me because I
show you.
Yes, of course, because I plan on putting this on YouTube. So, absolutely, show me.
Pause real quick.
Okay.
Oh, dope. Okay, so this is the book.
Nice. Yeah, it blurred in. It's gonna, for some reason, I think your camera's trying to focus on you. There it is. Oh, I love that.
Yeah, this is my copy, but it's called What Your Energy Be Like, and it's a continuation of the EP that I put out in 2020. Actually, December 25th, 2020. Called Channel Consciousness. And What Your Energy Be Like is one of the main songs that I performed. I think you've heard it before.
Yes. What your energy be like?
What your energy be like? Yes. No enemy can fight the light. Yes. No enemy can fight the light.
I was jamming to that one. I remember that.
Indeed, but yeah, this is my baby, my first, first publication. It's a easy read too. I didn't make it complicated. I just wanted to expound on the song. Honestly, it has the song in it as well, and it connects to my music video. But my intentions is with all my music, the music that really enlightens. I want to expound with a book. It's called Motivate in Music miniseries. So I'm gonna make a series. And this is the first of the series.
That is so beautiful. Listen, I'm here for it. So if you ever need help or, somebody to promote you or be like, hey, listen, put this on your Instagram or whatever, I got you. I love that.
Likewise. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Yes, that makes me so happy. So spirits, just in case if you are not paying attention, if you have not been listening, I don't know what you've been doing, but this woman, this queen has a book, What Your Energy Be Like, attached to her EP. First of all, I'm loving the whole, like, the movement. Like you're creating a mogul, like you're creating yourself to be a mogul. I don't even think you're realizing it, but
thank you.
You're attaching your music and then you're putting it to a book. That's exactly what they do in like the mainstream, and like that's what celebrities do. Like they always they'll have a song and they'd be like, oh, hot like fire. Then they'll make like a perfume called Hot Like Fire. You know what I'm saying? And then they'll double sell. And I love that that's what you're doing. So you did an EP and then you attached it to a book, and you're going to continue that cycle.
Yes. It's all about expansion and we're not contracting, we expanding.
Yes, we expanded. You have jewelry, got all this stuff. So you said that your name Eternally Risen was just given to you. That was the trick question that I wanted to ask you. Because I know you said it was just given, but I'm trying to figure out how did that come about? Because I thought you were born with Eternally Risen at first. I was like, that's so beautiful. Yeah.
What?
I was like, that can't, I was like, oh my God, her name is Eternally Risen. It's so beautiful.
Wow.
So I'm glad I know your real name now.
Yes, Marissa.
Marissa, and it's still very pure. You know, you said you connected, so I love that. So where did Eternally, like, when did it start actually?
Okay, well, let me get into this story. I'm gonna be brief now.
Yeah.
Because it actually, what happened is it transmuted over time. Because as I say, my name was Marissa. I was going by Rissa 813 for a long time. Because representing the 813. And my family called me Rissa. So I was like, I'll go ahead with that. And Rissa has RIS, RISSA. So anyhow, it transformed to Risen when I became more spiritually inclined, because I was a hardcore Christian at one point, and I was doing Christian music. And yeah, I was calling myself Risen because the word, as I say, I took it from my name, the root of my name, Ris. But the word risen, he is risen from the dead, like risen, it just means it's so powerful. It's so, so much gravity in a, a good way. So I was like, I like that because that means that I'm resurrected, that I'm always ascending, I'm risen. So I went with that. And then eventually, probably, I say about 5 years ago, maybe 6. I say 6. I like the number 6. That's my numerology number anyway, my life path number. So about 6 years ago, I put eternally in front of it, because I believe that, like you call your spirit team spirits, right? You call your audience spirits. Spirits that doesn't die. A spirit is energy. And we know that energy doesn't die, it's only transformed. So I was like, you know what? I'm eternal. I don't believe in death, Yes. I mean, I die of my old habits every day type, because we incessantly evolving. However, I'm eternally risen. So it just had a lot of power, and I like power. And yeah, that's where I get the name from. Spirit gave it to me. And yes, like I said, it just over time, it transformed.
You was blessed with it. You was obviously you were supposed to be giving it the way you articulate, how it started. I love that. So I love the name. It is definitely meant for you. So
thank you. Ashe, I give thanks.
Yes. So you said that you are an artist, and then earlier you were telling me, like, I wanted to ask you, like, what genre, because I want my spirits to be able to, like, find you, and then also I want to help them resonate with, the type of music that you have. So you didn't really specify. You said you do all kinds of things. So talk to me a little bit more about, like, spoken word, or, what do you, because I know you say you used to rap. So you kind of transitioned, or tell me a little bit about your artistry genre.
Okay. So I just recently, like last year, started saying that I'm doing spoken word again because I was challenged. When I was into the Christian hip hop, the CHH, about what year this was? A good 2012, 2013, 2014. Yeah, like 2012, 2013, I was in deep in the church. I actually, wait, where am I going? Hold on. Let me rewind. What was the question again? Oh, spoken word.
Yes.
Listen, you got my mind turning now. You got my mind turning. Okay. So forgive me. Yeah, spoken word. I used to do spoken word a lot. I did poetry because I felt like it wasn't being a rapper, because I've always, my first love was rap. Bone Thugs and Harmony. When I tell you Bow Wow, because like I'm from his era, but like, oh my goodness, I love the way that it just flowed, the melody with it, the pattern, you know what I'm saying? Like I vibe with rapping because I always been poetic. But anyhow, I was a spoken word artist, and I transformed into a rapper because I was like, this is really where my passion lies. So as I said, I was doing the Christian hip hop. But recently, last year, I was challenged because you yourself, being a spoken word artist, as well as the community that we're in, a beautiful community in Tampa and the surrounding areas, the Bay Area, I should say, the Bay Area. I was challenged to do spoken word pieces because I felt like, honestly, rapping, you have a cadence or whatnot. And with rapping, you also have the accompaniment of music is accompanied with it. So I was like, I can do this. It's just acapella. However, it still is a different challenge because you have to dig deeper than just remembering, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's emotions that come out with the words and stuff like that. So like I said, I just did my first couple poems that I recall in a long time, since it's been like a good 5-6 years since I was in the church doing it. I was like, yeah, I'm a spoken word artist again, you know, rightfully so. However, I'm a rapper. I love rapping, and my music is conscious music. However, I want to really brand myself as a holistic hip hop artist, because at heart I'm a hippie. I'm all about the holistic lifestyle and, you know, being in nature and stuff like that. So if I could change the name, like create my own genre, it'll be holistic hip hop.
Nice.
But, you know, conscious music is the music of choice, my genre.
Okay, let's go spirits. Basically, in all actuality, it's holistic hip hop. She already gave it a name. That's what it is.
Yes.
So, and I love that. Holistic hip hop. Don't tell nobody else that. Well, now we don't tell the world, but but I love that for real, honestly, because it really can. It to me, it sounds like you don't want to just put your music out there or just say a bunch of things. You want to also help and heal, and so that's yes. So that's healing with the words. And you say you've been doing this for a while, because I know earlier you said you keep on saying like 6 years ago, 5 years ago. When did you really fall in love with, I guess, music?
Well, since a youth, my dad would play records all night. I mean, I would go to sleep to the blues, jazz, like all types of music. And it was like, you're not going to go to sleep just in silence. Right. Nah, every night he played his records. I mean, he had the old school records too. I'm gonna be real with you. This is one of his this is Prince, and it's signed by my daddy.
Yes, is that Purple Rain?
Is this Purple Rain? No, it says Prince, Love Thy Neighbor. Let me see. I don't know what it's called. Controversy. It's called Controversy.
Okay.
Can you hold on?
I saw it earlier. It showed it. I don't know why, but it wants to zoom in on you for some reason.
Yeah, come on now.
It showed it earlier though.
This is the record though. It's a Controversy on it.
Every time I see it, yeah, it's showing it. Oh wow.
This is my daddy's record. So he would play records all night, all types of records. And that's why I fell in love with music. It always, you know, we are culturally people. Our music, you know, music is in our culture. Mm-hmm. You know, we got the rhythm down pack already. We born with it. It's innate.
Exactly.
But music has always been my first love though. So, you know, and like I say, I just chose by way of, instead of singing, rapping. Always I gravitated towards that because it resonated with me because of the cadence and just the, you know, the articulation of the words. My mom taught me the first Rapper's Delight.
Not MC Delight.
No, not MC. Rapper's Delight.
Oh, Rapper's Delight.
Pivot to the hip hop. You don't stop. Rock to the baby. Yeah. Up jump. Yo, that was my vibe. So my mama taught me that.
Okay, look at this. So I love that because my cousin used to sing what is it, the children's bedtime story with me. Uncle Ricky, was it Slick Rick?
Oh, Slick Rick, yeah.
The children's bedtime story. Once upon a time, not long ago.
Piece of rubber comes and live like so.
There you go. I love that. You know, that is so crazy. It ages us. But it shows that love, that real genuine love that you have for music, that you have for hip hop, that you have for your culture.
Right.
I could cry. Don't start with me. Don't start with me. So what keeps you going? Like, what inspires you today, Eternally Risen, to make you just go, you know what? I'm going to do this music thing and everybody's going to hear it. Like, what tells you to keep going?
Well, like I said, it's my passion. And every time I've took my little hiatuses away from music and you know, declared that, oh, I'm done with music, and because of whatever reasons, I wasn't being a woman, and especially being a woman that's in hip hop, you know, that we are like the underdogs when it comes to hip hop. It is a male dominated industry. And then choosing the latter part of hip hop, meaning like positive, conscious, they not with that. If you're not twerking, you're not shaking your butt, you're not talking about drugs and, you know, sex, money and all that, they don't really give you that attention that is necessary for if you talented. And I've been gifted and talented. I've been freestyling for a long time. And I've always just found myself gravitating towards rapping of poetry, which is poetry. Rap is for me is rhythm and poetry. Also, I didn't tell you, but I teach actually every Wednesday.
I saw that.
aka Kimba. Yes, we teach together a class called Lyrical Percussion Flow to middle school and high school students at a private school called Lena Bean Academy. And we have it's awesome being able to be hands-on with the students and being that example, a role model, and an example that is very, it's you don't see that often. Right. You know, they don't have that, especially in our neighborhoods and stuff like that. So honestly, just because music, everybody loves music. Yeah. And then it's our people, the melanated children. So yeah. they love it. They love it. Listen, yeah. They love it. Because they took out music out of schools.
Are and you serious?
Like years ago.
Chorus and whatnot. In middle school, or
you have to go to performing arts school now.
Oh wow!
In order to it's like they do have schools that are focused on performing arts, and of course they'll have music, band, chorus, and stuff like that. Because my son goes to Blake High School, and that's a performance arts school. Orange Grove is a performance arts school. There's quite a few in Tampa. However, they have schools that's focused on engineering. STEM schools, that's science, technology, and stuff like that. So if you're not going to a school that's focused on performing arts, you're not going to have it, because you're going to have my son went to Slide Middle School and it was health. So he had to dress up in the scrubs every day. They didn't have music, right. So music is definitely very important to our culture and just to being a human, period. Wow. So I'm bringing it back. Yes.
It's very, and it resonates with us spiritually too. Like for some reason, it heals us. It makes us happy. It can really, can alter our emotions, depending on.
It does.
I love that. So you teach, and I saw that on Instagram. I was like, what? I want to be a part of this, empire.
Actually taught last year as well. And what happened was the students requested us back. They was like, yo,
now we taught them
last year. Yeah.
That's God right there. So it's just going to get bigger and bigger.
Indeed. I'm grateful for the opportunities that's coming,
Yes. Well, we're going to talk more about that, because I'm trying to start this nonprofit, but we're going to talk more about that. We're going to talk more about that.
Yes, we are.
Y'all, you already know I'm coming to y'all, but so thank you so much for sharing that. I appreciate it. We don't have much time on the Zoom, which is okay. We got about 10 more minutes, but
okay.
I do have a couple more questions. Because I know you said that you listened to jazz growing up. Your dad had original albums and record players, and your mom taught you what is
he loved blues.
Oh, the blues, yes, all that stuff. So what, I guess I want to say, what inspired you to get started? Okay, I'm gonna start doing music, as opposed to I'm gonna become a doctor, or I'm gonna be a lawyer, or I'm gonna be a figure skater. What was okay, I'm just going to do music?
Okay, well, I mean, because for a long time, it was my pastime, because my peoples weren't having it. I was a straight A student, an honors student. I graduated with honors in high school, even though I had my son in high school, because I've always been, quite intelligent when it comes to regurgitating information. Listen, school was easy to me. After high school, that's a different story. Yeah. But I always wanted to be in the media. The podcast I have, that's something that stems from my love of being in front of the camera, as well as performing. Always was in the church choir, and I had the opportunity to do the first rap that my church ever encountered. And it originated from the Sister Act. Joyful, joyful, Lord, we adore thee. Get in my life, I place now before thee. Because since I wasn't listening, they did that. Lauryn Hill.
I was gonna say that was the one with Lauryn Hill. I never saw that one. I never saw Sister Act. Because I was so in love with Sister Act 1. I'm one of those people that I only seen My Girl 1. I don't like sequels. I'm not a sequel person. Listen, when the people be trying to make me watch it, I'd be like, oh, you gotta watch the second one. I'm like, bruh, you can't go past one. Right.
I mean, it's old school now. It's a classic, but
I'm gonna watch.
I feel you. You missing out.
I know. You. I mean, you ain't.
You're gonna have to Netflix and chill with some popcorn and your favorite person and go in one day on that movie, because it inspired me to, that movie alone inspired me to have the confidence and to even ask my choir director, could I, we already sang this song, Joyful, Joyful. Could I do that rap part that, that they was doing it in the movie? And I already knew it by heart. So I did that. And that was like, took in the back. I'm talking about, I had the church. Yes, they was like, yo, this is, and I knew it. I was like, okay, so I actually.
You. And how old were you?
I was 13, 14. I was a teenager, a young teenager. I was in my youth, but yeah, I did that. And when I did that, it was no stopping me. In my mind, I wanted to be, and then BET, I was like, yo, all these young, melanated folk coming up in the music, being artists. I want to be an artist. I'm going to do music. Even if it's my pastime, I had to play it off for a long time. Still had to go to college and stuff like that. But my peoples, because they wasn't having it. They was like, you got to have a backup plan. You can't just be talking about you want to rap. And then back in the day, I'm going to tell you this. I don't know if you've been in Tampa your entire stay here. You've been in Tampa?
Well, I left when I was 17, but I came back.
Okay, so during the time when we were teenagers, there weren't open mics like that for like there are now. So if you weren't in a club or a strip club performing, it wasn't nowhere to perform.
Right.
So it was this place called Expressions, which was a Christian, it was like a Christian club type thing where they did open mics and all that. But anyhow, I was performing there, but that was all the performance experiences I had until like the last few years. I've been able to, really get out there, get the performance experience and all that, and grow as an artist. But yeah, that's it. I hope I answered your question, because I know I'd be everywhere.
No, it's good. No, you answered it. You started it. You from when you were in church. I love that. So yes, and at age 13, you hopped out. You was like, listen, I'm about to do this rap part that I seen on the movie. And yes, I'm listening. I got you, and we here for it. Yes. So what do you hope to gain through your music? When it comes to like reaching more people and more audience, what do you hope to gain?
Okay, well, for me, I would like to gain growth. As a spiritual person, my music is about healing. My foundation of the word heal is help enlighten all life. So my mission is to always enlighten people. And because I love knowledge and love learning and growing, I want to continually gift everybody else with what I'm learning. You feel me? And I know you be on Bobby Heenan, just like I be on him. I've been listening to this occult scholar for ages. Like since in 2014, when I did make that transition to plant-based, I had got the opportunity that year and the year before that to see Hidden Colors. So that really took the veil off of my eyes. And because I've always been somebody who's inquiring about just the beyond. I've always, the supernatural, you know what I'm saying? I'm always gravitated towards just being a spiritual light being. So like, yeah, I want to gain just growth and expansion.
And I love that. And you will definitely get it. And you are an artist. Earlier you were like, I want you, she is an artist, Spirits, and we definitely, it's up from here, just like the Jeffersons is up. Hey. Listen, see, look, you have a voice. Don't deny nothing. I tell myself all the time I'm great at everything, just so I have to believe it, because if you don't believe it, nobody else will. So
I believe it. I'm confident in myself. I'll get praise.
As you should. Don't be humble, be confident, and be bold about it. Yes. So what do you hope that your listeners gain from your music? Because I know you said you hope to expand and grow. What do you hope that your listeners do? Or how do you hope they feel when they listen to you?
I want to cultivate and invoke consciousness, spiritual awakening, self-actualization, and just enlightenment. Like I say, I want to enlighten them as a light being that I am, a spiritual, energetic being that I am. I want to assist and aid in them expanding themselves and becoming more in tune with nature, God, the universe, all
Yes.
that. Yes.
Yes. As you're talking, I'm hearing "Wake Up" from the Spike Lee movie with Lawrence Fishburne. That's all I hear, because that's literally what you're saying. Like, you're basically like, listen, grow with me, like, grow together. Let's do better. Let's try to, build a better world, a better life. So, and I believe that a lot of us melanated people, and not just melanated people, but a lot of us, right, this generation and people now, we're starting to become better the way we're eating and the way we're doing things. So I love the fact that your music and just you in general as a spirit can contribute to that transition that we are headed towards. So I love that. Yes.
Indeed.
So with that being said, we only got a couple minutes left, but what is the next step for Eternally Risen?
Okay, well, like I was saying, I just transitioned from I'm part-time now, as far as in the working for Uncle Sam, you know what I'm saying? In my entrepreneurship, I have more focus on full-time, being a full-time entrepreneur. Like I said, I do hair, which I have a business called Creative Crowns.
Nice.
And I focus on locks because I'm a loctician. So I focus on repairing locks, creating locks, maintaining locks. Also the metaphysical jewelry, the handmade custom jewelry. So I want to be able to expand my brand, Infinite Souls. That's the umbrella. Like you say, empire. You have an empire. That's my empire.
I love that.
Yes, and it really stems from Eternally Risen, Infinite Souls, forever. I love that word. These words have so much power because.
So, spirits, this is literally what happens when you get so excited. In the beginning, we kind of messed up, but then as we got in the groove of it, it was starting to get so good, and then we got cut off. But this is what happened, so that won't happen again. But you got cut off when I said what was the next step for you, so we can finish it right there, because I have like 2 more questions, and then I know that you said that you were a loctician, and that's when we kind of left off. You said you were a loctician, and you were talking about your jury. So if you want to just finish that or go wherever you left off.
Okay, so I was telling you that my brand is Infinite Souls, and that's really the umbrella. Everything falls under Infinite Souls, which is Creative Crowns, as well as Creative Creations is the name of the handmade custom jewelry business. And it's about expanding my brand and being a full-time entrepreneur for real, because I really want to get out of the workforce as far, I want that 9-to-5 thing that it's a killer. There's not purpose for us, especially those who are gifted and talented. And it's all about making your passions into your profession. That's what I'm really about. So I'm doing that gradually. And it started this year in 2023 with my very first spot, my space, in which I can, showcase my talents and sell my merchandise and goods. And I'm also, just as you do, about advertising and marketing for other brands like yourself, because community over competition and, collaboration over competition, all that good stuff, because it's about being a community and unifying in love. So yeah, that's it. That's yeah.
Yes. So, spirits, like I said before, you heard it here first. This beautiful queen, Eternally Risen, is an artist. She is a loctician. She is a jewelry designer. She is a podcast host. She is a holistic, what was it again? What
holistic health coach and a holistic hip hop artist.
Yes, so that's the holistic hip hop artist, the holistic health coach, all of that. I mean, so many things.
And I host shows as well. I'm an MC.
Yes, you host show. That's yes, another thing too. Are you going to be hosting Paint and Pens? That's coming up.
I am.
Okay, so I'm glad, because I want my spirits to know, one, where to follow you, and like, where they can catch you at, because they probably gonna be trying to look for you for real.
Okay, that's what's up. Listen, I am Eternally Risen, and everywhere you ETERNALLYRISEN, Eternally Risen everywhere. My website is infinitesouls.xyz. And if you find Eternally Risen on YouTube, or you find me on the Instagram or the Facebook, my website is attached to it. Infinite, I was born in 88, so I love the number 8. And it's www.infin, the number 8, souls, SOULS.XYZ. And XYZ, I chose that instead of .com because XYZ to me means examine your sleep, or escape your sleep, or examine your zen.
Listen, I have to be around you more because that you just changed the whole game. Not everybody and their mama is gonna stop using .com. Stop playing with me. I'm jealous. I wish I would have came out with it. It's so dope. I love that. No, honestly, like that is dope. That got me excited. And I
love to put what is it? Mnemonics. I love mnemonics.
Yeah.
I've always had, when you take words and then you have the meanings in the words and stuff like that. I love breaking down words. That's my thing. I'm a linguistic person.
Yes. I call it wordsmith, but I love how you linguistic. I love
wordsmith.
I love that. And it makes sense because, we as melanated people, when we came from Africa or whatever, or, indigenous, we didn't speak like this. We didn't talk like this. So to break this language down and the spells and what they mean, that is so important. And I love that. And, we're talking about artists and entrepreneurs and stuff like that. And I know you said that you've been kind of having like a fear of jumping out to become like a full-time entrepreneur. So before you go, and that was like one of my last questions is, what advice do you have for my spirits or anyone that is listening when it comes to, just walking out on faith?
All right. Well, beautiful spirits, like she just said, walking out on faith. If you know in your heart and without a shadow of a doubt, even if you have a little doubt, but it's something that you always gravitate towards and it's truly your gift and your passion, go for it. Have that I can do attitude and persevere and pressing towards the mark. It's important that you don't let other people outside of you and do that. Like, people are afraid because they're afraid. However, you have to face everything and rise. Fear, FEAR, another mnemonic. Face everything and rise.
There you go.
And you can do it. And you can do it. Just know and believe in yourself. Believing comes before knowing. But once you believe, and then the next step is to know that I can do it. You have to believe it first. And then you like, you know what? I know I can. And you continue on the path of just progressing. And it's a process. But just believe in yourself and go for it.
Nice.
There's one thing I got to say. Somebody said it. I might not say it right, but the risk you don't take. It's something about the risk you don't take. Hold on.
Let me Google it. Let me see.
Yeah, it's a well-known saying.
The risk
you never know if. Got me to want to look it up now.
I love it. I love when people quote quotes.
Yeah, I always paraphrase people's quotes. I come up with my own. I can come up with my own.
It's so many, so I don't know which one you're talking about. But yes, the risk.
Go ahead, say the first one you see.
Well, this one is simple. It just says if you don't take the risk, you'll have a wasted soul. But I don't think that's the one you was talking about.
Nah, that's not what I was going for. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Listen, yes, if you don't take that step, and then you would never know if you was gonna be successful in it. The universe got your back. If it's purpose for you, it will happen. So go for it, all y'all entrepreneurs out here, and we all are creatives, entrepreneurs, artists. So it's nothing limited us but us. So I took that fear out of me. There's another mnemonic as well. It was face everything and rise. That's the one I gravitate towards. But there was another one, forget everything and run. And I was like, I'm tired of running from myself pretty much because, fear, it causes torment. Fear, like the deer in the headlights type thing. You get, you just, I'm like, yo, I'm not about to get hit by no car. I'm not about to get hit by other obstacles. I'm about to face this and rise because I'm eternally risen. So it just fit. And that's what I encourage y'all to do, everybody.
Yes, I love that. I love that. So really quick, because I don't think you told us where your music can be streamed at. Like, can we find it? Because I know you said you had put out an album. How many albums do you have, and where are they located?
Okay, I have one EP called Channel Consciousness. It's a 5-song EP. It came out December 25th, 2020. That's on all streaming platforms. So you can get it on Spotify, Apple Music, Amazon, Deezer, Tidal, all those good things. And also YouTube, SoundCloud. It's coming. They just coming. And then I have an album called ELG, Experience, Learn, and Grow. And that was a 10-song album that I released the year before last, I think, or last year. I don't recall. I think it was 2021. Anyhow, yeah, that's the only album I have. I'm working on some music now. I'm working on some singles this year, and I'm also in the group Eternal Key, which is featuring Kimba.
Okay.
Yeah, Kimba and I are a group called Eternal Key, and we have our song Humanity. You can stream that everywhere as well. But yeah, my music's everywhere, Eternally Risen, everything. And yeah.
Okay.
Hope y'all listen.
Yes.
It's worth a listen.
Yes. Well, we're definitely gonna put a clip in on this episode, when we put it out there for on Anchor and Spotify and all that.
Okay.
I don't know if it'll be on YouTube, but I'm gonna do my best because I'm not really great at editing. But
you're excellent at editing.
I'm excellent at editing. Yes, I'm excellent. Right. We were just talking about that. Believe in yourself. Okay.
I say.
Yes. But thank you. Listen, you can do it too. We all gonna do it together. I'm so excited for the future for us. Like, I thank you so much for being on the show. I appreciate you.
Oh, I'm so excited. Thank you again. Much love and light to all y'all. Love, life, liberty, and positivity unto all you all's homes, into your life eternally. Again, I'm eternally risen. I appreciate you, Kiki, for having me on. The name of your podcast is My First Amendment, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I have a question for you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we're gonna have to reverse this thing. So let me stop doing all that. This is your show.
No, it's okay. No, I love it. I love it.
So First Amendment, I recall that it's like the freedom of religion, the freedom of speech, the freedom of press. If you had to focus on one of these main clauses of the amendment, which one would it be in your own words? Which one would you focus on, your First Amendment? What is your true First Amendment?
First Amendment. So I really gravitated towards speaking freely because I think, like I said, when it comes to melanated people, we were, first of all, we were stripped of our own original language.
Right.
Right then and there, we can never really be able to speak free if we live in America, because there's so many things that they take away from us. You can't even call somebody, like I used to joke around when I was younger and be like, "You're so retarded." You can't even say that anymore. Like, it's so many things that you can't say, and it's just like, why is it? Like, if you know me, you know I don't mean any harm. I should not have to be so politically correct to where I'm no longer who I want to be or who I was put here to be. Right. So I really believe that we should be able to say what we want to say, and then be able to, with grace and with love, and be like, "Look, I got something to say. I don't know how you want to hear this, but let's just try to figure this out together." You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm about to say some real stuff, or I'm about to say some weird stuff. And I think that when we are allowed to say how we feel, we are allowed to become more in tune and more in depth with who we are. And I feel like God is always calling us to become a better person. Like, obviously rise higher. And we can't do that if we're muted.
That's real. I like that. That was awesome. That was awesome.
I'm ready to be on your podcast too, so we can be interviewed. Listen, we gotta.
I didn't tell you guys. Do you mind if I shout out my podcast real quick?
Go ahead, because I thought we did that. I'm so sorry. We talked about it a few times, but yes, go ahead. My podcast is called 3 Eyes Open Radio. Yeah. It's everywhere. But as I share with you all the time, you be like, "Is it hot?" And I'll be like, "Nah, it's just on YouTube type." So the goal of 2023 is to make it everywhere, internationally known. 3 Eyes Open Radio. It's about consciousness, obviously,
3 eyes open. You have you're awoken consciousness. So again, thank you again. And I would like to share with you my First Amendment. I would love to focus on freedom of religion because I'm not a religious person. However, being a free spirit, I really love the word liberation. And that's like truly being liberated, being free. And that would be my First Amendment, would be the freedom to believe or know as you deem, whatever is in your imagination, which is the most high, so that's what I love freedom of speech too, because obviously I use my throat chakra all the time. I'm talking now and I will over talk you in my bed.
Oh, that's okay. I love that.
That is not my intentions, but again, thank you again for having me. I appreciate it. This was awesome. You uplifted my spirits.
Oh, and you did the same.
Excellent. All right, Kiki. Well, you have a great night. Much love and light to you. And yeah, I hope that nap did you justice, because now you got energy. Get that energy.
Hey.
I'm about to take me a nap now. I've been up all day.
So that what your energy be like is gonna go in this episode, because that is so true. What your energy be like. I love it.
Yes, definitely.
Wow. Thank you so much again to be on the show. Spirits, you heard it here first. Eternally Risen. Definitely check her out. I will be adding all of her hashtags, her website, and everything into the outro, as well as in the description when you go to the this episode. So on YouTube, as well as Spotify, Anchor, or wherever you go. So you will have all of her information. So don't think it's been lost or left on deaf ears. I got you. So please stay tuned. And thank you so much for being here. And we look forward to talking to you in season 5, lady.
Yes. All right. Let me know what I owe you now. I'm gonna share and all that, but come on now.
Listen, I got you. We in this together. And let's call me, hit me up. We're gonna be talking all the time now. We best friends now. So you done messed up.
All right. Yes, definitely. You got my phone number, so yeah. Don't be no stranger.
Well, Ashe, Queen, Goddess, and everything else that you are. And thank you so much for being here. I don't know what else to say, but yes, enjoy your night.
Peace out.
Out.
But they wanted me dead, yeah. Put money on the head, yeah. That's what my brother had said.